Hey there, Al Perhacs, author, creator, visionary behind the Mind Force method of high performance esoteric training. And today, this is a Friday fuel up, by the way. We're shifting into the weekend. We're going to be shifting our minds, our bodies, our spirits. And I want to leave you with some power that's going to energize you to get into the next part of the week. And it's really all about focus. And this week, I talked a little bit about the plan, do, review framework. I gave you the notes if you wanted them. And what you have there is you have the snippet of how that works. You can implement it immediately, but there's many layers to that, the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And there's many ways to really make that even more dynamic than it is. But I want you to work with that, right? So I get a lot of emails anytime I send out an email, anytime I do a video. I'm going to get tons of emails from this video. Some are going to love it. Some are not going to love it. Whatever, right? But here's what I want you to focus on, is I want you to focus on something that's really important. And that is this, is I had mentioned to you about quantum maximization. I'll call it Quantum Max for short. And I have a program called Quantum Maximizer. But what does that really mean? What does it really do? Why would you even be interested? And it's really all about, how do you go from where you are to being high performance? When I mention high performance, in fact, somebody sent me an email. What do you mean by high performance, Al? Well, think of it this way. What is a high performance car? What's the first thing that comes to your mind? I want you to think about it. When I say high performance car, what are you thinking about? Corvette, Ferrari, Lamborghini, maybe even a Rolls Royce, Bentley, Aston Martin, BMW. Depends on your reference point, right? So a high performance person, man or woman, is someone that is high performing in their life. Now, there's many different areas of performance, obviously. And we're going to talk about this as a totality type of thing, because I don't want somebody to just say, oh, making money or being healthy or being aware or meditation or vitality, because all those things are important. And in reality, you want a well-rounded situation, because I think if you went to anyone that was wealthy and sick, they would give any amount of money to become healthy. Steve Jobs, I've mentioned this so many times, died. He would have paid any amount of his fortune to stay alive. That's the way it is. But here's the thing. Being high performance means that you're focused on getting yourself to become a high performance machine, right? I want you to be a high performance machine. And we're going to work up to that. Here's what I want. We talked about the plan, do, review. Here's the concept I want you to think about. 90 days. 90 days to transform. Why 90 days, right? 90 days is a good time frame, and here's why. Most habits are created in 21 days. And then what happens is they really solidify really 3 times that. 3 times that. 63 days. Okay? And then to keep that going, really the 9, and then you're talking about almost doubling that, gives you about 90 days. A little bit more than that. But the fact of the matter is, you want to be able to put into for a 90-day game plan and say, okay, over the next 90 days, I'm going to invest in myself. And what I'm going to call this quantum maximizing, and you notice that I had put a reference to the Quantum Maximizer program. Now, why would you want to do that? You'd want to do that because that's going to put you in the mindset domination that you want to be. It's a mindset control of high performance. I've trained a lot of high performance people. When I say that, athletes, actors, professional actors, business people, executives. and others that are considered high performance based on what they do. Any variety, all right? There could be a high performance stay-at-home mom or dad. Be a high performance college student. It doesn't matter, right? So I want to talk to you. I've heard the term MindScaping years ago, right? Somebody said, if you pull into a home that's, doesn't have anything going on and you landscape it, what do? You're changing that environment. You're totally making it look better. And you have to invest time and money. Maybe both, maybe just one. Maybe you pay somebody to do it. If you do it yourself, you're investing time and money. But I call it Force-Scaping because it's not just the mind. It's the energy, it's the vitality, it's the focus, it's the meditation, it's the awareness, sensitivity, it's the abundance and prosperity consciousness creation. It's the healing. It's the mindset domination, hypnotic influence. So it's not just one thing. That's why I built this system. Now, I built the system, and you've heard me say it many times. The system was built, it was created out of necessity based on all the energy work that I was doing. And all the pieces fell into place. The hypnotic influence, the meditation. And so somebody comes to me and they're an executive, they're a business owner. I don't need meditation. I'm a high performance muckety muck, right? I do this, that, and the other. Good for you. But we all have trauma to release. And MindForceScaping is doing that, is really levels of energy and consciousness. And again, those of you that are maybe executives or you're entrepreneurs and you're saying, why would I waste my time with this? I've got business to do. It's because of the trauma release. It's because of letting go. Because everyone I coach and mentor has some type of trauma in their life that is currently holding them back unless they've already released it. We all have it. We're not exempt from that. So it's not just dollars and cents. It's not just techniques. It's letting go. It's learning how to let go of the traumas in our life, plain and simple. And that is getting you to this different levels of energy and consciousness. That's how you get there. It's magnetizing your energy. Magnetizing your energy, the polarity, the ability to heal yourself and others, the ability to heal emotionally, mentally, spiritually, heal relationships. It's all part of this process, of this MindForceScaping, levels of energy consciousness, right? What's the easiest way to do that? Quickest way to do that is being in a relaxed body, bottom line. Now, I teach two different types of energy. Well, it's many different kinds of energy, but the main is yang and yin, right? Yang is more of the energy producing vitality, and yin is more relaxed. It's more subtle, okay? So if you want to yin down your body, means you're going to relax your body down. The easiest way to do that's lying down. And teaching your body how to relax down properly so that you can get better sleep and rest. A lot of people sleep, but they don't rest. And that's a big thing. A lot of people I coach, they'll say, I don't get good sleep. Once I teach them meditation techniques to relax the body down, their sleep improves tremendously. And believe me, it's the amount of rest you're getting, not the amount of hours of sleep that you're getting. It's the restful sleep, right? And so you're learning a lying down meditation. And you can do this right now, or whenever you go to bed or you wake up, is you lie down and you just feel your body. And you feel the energy just pulling through your body, starting from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. Push it out of your feet. Relax your body down. And I've got several meditations that step you through this. And if you get access to the Quantum Maximizer, you'll have all that. In the way I started this Quantum Maximizer, I really started with a program called Mastery Through Meditation, MTM, Mastery Through Meditation. And I started that back in the late 90s. And it was a great program, still is. In fact, I listened to several of the meditations the other day. I went through them myself and I was like, this is still good stuff. And I recorded them back in 97, 98, maybe 99, something like that. And the fact of the matter is I recorded them on this. I was just telling my wife the other day, I recorded these, what eventually became CDs, now MP3s, on a cassette tape master machine that I had bought my wife, karaoke machine. That's how I created them. I didn't know any different. Still, it worked. But that was MTM, let's call it 99. I don't remember the exact year. Maybe 98. And then 2004, I created Mind Force Meditation, Mind Portal. And that was the next evolution of that meditation process. This is esoteric meditation, so it's teaching you some unique skills on top of just the relaxation. And then now, 2023, we've got the Quantum Maximizer, QM, Quantum Maximizer. And what's the difference is we've taken it to that next level to get you to the next level of relaxation, visionary visions, deeper layers of consciousness. And how easy or how hard is that? It's simple. It's like anything, you have to discipline yourself to do it though. 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes a day. When I first started, and I tell this to everybody I coach, I started 5 minutes in the morning. I woke up 5 minutes earlier. And then I would add a minute every day until I got where I was doing an hour and a half in the morning and an hour at night of pure energy, meditation, visualization. About 2.5 hours a day. But I didn't start that way. I started 5 minutes and I built up incrementally. And you can imagine by the time I got to the 2 hour, I was pretty powerful and still am today. And I can teach you to do the same thing. But it takes discipline. It takes courage. It takes a little bit of belief because you need to say, hey, why should I believe you? Well, I've been doing this for over 25 years. My courses have been sold throughout the entire world, all the continents, with maybe exception of Antarctica. Maybe it's down there. And the fact of the matter is I've taken people from every aspect of life to become more phenomenal inside of their body, mind, and spirit by using these very simple exercises, meditations, processes, systems, blueprints, formulas, frameworks, whatever you want to call them. That's what it comes down to. And so you can do it at any time. You could even do it through your afternoon nap. You've got to train your imagination. I'm going to leave you with this. I want you to train your imagination. So many people come to me and are goal focused and they want to reach a big goal. And I always tell them, train your imagination. Create an intent that you want to accomplish and start training. And 90 days is a good framework. 90 days to train your imagination. Just like you were training for a competition. Train your imagination in that 90 days. Now, of course, I'm going into more detail on what that actually means. But I want you to meditate on that first. So take this concept of train your imagination. Get into a lying position and relax. Feel the energy in your body. Feel the way your body reacts to the energy. Tell your body to relax. Relax each body part down. Take the energy from the top of your head, pull it through your feet, release trauma, and train your imagination. What is it that you want? if you're already successful, I want you to go back to what it was that caused you to become successful, because there's a couple tipping points there. And I want you to focus on those and say, okay, what did I do there? What was my mindset like at that point? I remember when I was bodybuilding, I kept a journal and I wrote everything I was eating, my workouts, my goals, affirmations. I was only 18, 19 years old, 17, 18, 19 years old when I was doing that. And I learned it from, reading things, but I wasn't really into reading that many books. But I just instinctively knew that's what I needed to do. I journaled. I wish I had those journals today, but I lost them in a flood years and years ago, along with a whole bunch of other cool stuff that I had. But the fact of the matter is, give yourself 90 days to train your imagination to do what you want it to do. Because, again, this is a whole nother topic of the subconscious and conscious, but I want you to train your imagination. Lie down, train your imagination. Imagine things. What would life be like? What would the intents be like if you were going to MindForceScape, which means totally change everything in your life. And so when you MindForceScape, you're changing your energy, your vitality, your health, your weight, your mindset, your prosperity, the money that you make. It's a total makeover. MindForceScaping. I want you to understand that concept, and I want you to think about it, and I want you to lie down. Do it right after this, what you watch this video. Just do it for 5 minutes and feel the energy, feel the relaxation. I promise you, if you do that daily for 90 days, your life will never be the same. It will be better, more robust, more vital, and you'll probably be writing me to thank me. That's the challenge, though. Most people won't stick it out for 90. They won't even stick it out for a week. Take the challenge. Do it for 90 days. I promise you'll be glad that you did. Thanks for watching, and have a fantastic day. So long. Have a great weekend.